Alright, what is going on, everyone? You might be a little shocked to see why I'm still on this game, um, even after hitting my goal. I wanted to make a little video on, my attachment kills, because I never really went over that in the video, like, what attachments I've used most. I've talked about, like, my favorite setups, but I've never really went through everything and been like, oh yeah, these are how many kills I have done this. So not only for you guys, but I want to make this as a video for me too, so I can easily look back and see how many kills I got in each of these things without having to go through the trouble of logging on and seeing, just in case. So, yeah. I actually don't know what my most killed attachment is, but I'm gonna have a guess and say it's actually the blue laser. 44,435 kills. I don't think there's an attachment more than that. And no, I don't crutch only 9 mil. Oh, okay, maybe I do. um, I did not realize I have 47,000 kills on this. That's almost half of my 100,000. That's a little embarrassing. But yeah, I do like the other ammos though. I love how they actually made the 45 useful because I'm pretty sure it two taps to the head now because for some reason stylists thought that the mac10 was too good, even though it's pretty mediocre, and decided to remove its two-shot kill to the head. So yeah, I don't know why. Armor piercing I never used, literally never. 1,000 kills. Plus P. I'm plus P's for Giga Chads. I don't know what to say, man. If you want to be a Giga Chad, use plus P mac10. Its recoil is horrendous, but it's a lot of fun. Hollow Point mac10 is okay. I don't know if it still does extend your 3-shot range by a little bit, but that's what it used to do. And then Tracer List exists, I guess. So yeah, those are my ammo type kills. You might notice a trend as I'm going through all of these that I actually have 1,000 kills on every single attachment. I'm pretty sure I made a video about that, but yeah, when I actually came back from my like 10-month long break too, I even took the time to get 1,000 kills on each of the T break and the X ring, which were added while I was gone, and I don't think anything else was added. So yeah. Anyways, so ignoring 9 mil, green laser I actually have 32k kills on. I really like both of these. Yellow laser was added way after I stopped playing the game. And tri laser, I still don't know why this is in the game. It doesn't do anything. And then the red laser is kind of boring to me. I like green's one of my favorite colors after pink, but yeah. Ballistics tracker, I never really used this unless I wanted a meme setup. And same with the flashlight and all these were. Did I just wait? Okay, it said NA kills. I thought I didn't have 1,000 kills on one of these, but no. These weren't bad to use. They kind of just exist. Now this is where things are a little interesting. I'm pretty sure I have more Yeah, I have more extend stock kills than full stock. And last I checked, full stock was like meta for mac10. I don't know if it still is, but I only have 3,000 kills on it. I never really liked it because it removes like the fast-paced gameplay of the mac10 that I know and love for more accuracy, which if you just want more accuracy, just use the friggin' psionic suppressor. That thing, or 9 mil for that matter, which I may have done a little bit. Yeah, so that's really it. Also, if you add all these conversions up, they're what, like 60 something K? I actually used default ammo mac10 a lot back in the day. One of my favorite things to do actually was just run around with zero attachment mac10 because it's surprisingly fun and rewarding. Anyways, for grips, all these are the same. I love vertical grip. I still don't know how I only have 2,000 kills on it. I feel like I should have way more than that, but yeah, whatever. All these other grips, whatever, I used for 1,000 kills. Interestingly enough, I never liked folding grip on the mac10, which a lot of people like. Yeah, never was for me. My argument for using stubby over folding was why why minimize the vertical recoil that you can't control when you can minimize the horizontal recoil which you can, or sorry, the other way around. Why minimize the minimum, the what do you call it, the vertical recoil which you can help a lot or control yourself, but with the sideways recoil, you can't really do anything about that, which is why I always preferred stubby. Oh, this is my most skilled attachment. Yeah, it's definitely stubby grip. 55K. I always would recommend stubby grip for mac10 users. It helps more than folding, for sure, in my opinion. Pistol grip is okay. I used it a fair bit more than the others. Sideways was interestingly fun. I had a lot of fun with that. And then these other two, chainsaw. I loved chainsaw grip. That was fun. Anyways, on the other ones, long barrel, 10,000 kills on it. I used it. Oh, I get this ugly thing off my screen. Long barrel is okay. I don't even think it's useful anymore. I don't. It increases your velocity and penetration a little bit, and your range slightly. I wouldn't use it. Carbine barrel is infinitely better. I have 34,000 on this. It kind of explains for itself. It makes the mac10 a really long range gun, 2,000 muzzle velocity, especially when paired with 9mm. I normally using this, I wouldn't recommend using this with normal ammo. One of my favorite setups is this setup right here: carbine, stubby, blue laser, 9mm, and the default sight. The default sight on the mac10 is so underrated. I can't express enough, but yeah, that's just my opinion. On for these, flash hide or whatever. I'd never used compensator and muzzle brake or any of these attachments for that matter. I enjoyed X-Ring long. I think X-Ring is actually a pretty good attachment for the mac10 in my little time of using it. So I would give that a try if you're looking for something. Hellback, Loudener, Muzzle Booster. Muzzle Booster's really funny if you want funny stuff. And all the suppressors are really the same. They don't do anything special, except for the last two. Oil filter is unironically amazing on the mac10. It lowers the recoil, especially with the 9mm. It's super quiet, and it lowers your fire rate, which you might think, lower fire rate, that sucks. But in reality, a lower fire rate can help you save ammo in most cases, especially when you pair it with this 9mm right here. It keeps the same 0.11 seconds time to kill as default mac10. I don't think 9mm makes it faster. It might, by one. But yeah, oil filter is definitely worth trying out. And then probably one of my favorite attachments, psionics, 33,000. I don't really need to explain why. It's super funny. Like, it's a suppressor that's actually good. It quiets your gun so you can't even hear it, which is amazing. And it makes the range a little bit better too, especially when you're pairing it with 9mm, which you'll most likely be doing. And the hip accuracy is insane for some reason, so you can pair that with vertical grip, which I did sometimes, especially on my alt accounts, and it was amazing. Yeah, definitely would recommend psionics. So for sights, you're probably wondering what sights I use, and honestly, I use the default sight so much. Like, I could go over all of, oh yeah, when I said I have 1,000 kills on all attachments, I excluded sights. Sights was terrible. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I didn't use most of the sights. Maybe there's a secret sight, but for the mac10, but I'll talk about a couple. None of the iron sights are good, I don't think. Z-Point is okay. For a beginner sight, it's actually okay for the mac10. Delta is okay too. It's not really that good. Mars is okay. Mini sight is okay. I have 1,000 kills on that, but it could be better, to be honest. I don't know. There's better options like the reflex sight, which is one of my most used sights, despite only having 4,500 kills. But my most used sight by far is the Coyote sight, 25K. It just works. Another one of my favorite setups is Coyote psionics, no grip, and green laser. And if you want a grip, you can put stubby. I stole this from a God Status video, and it's an incredible setup. Even for this day, you don't even need 9mm, and it slaps really hard. I would recommend it. I think that's it for these. Oh yeah, I remember when DCL 120 was a meta site. I never used it just for this purpose. Um, yeah, I don't think I ever touched the sites. Yeah, a couple global offensive sites. For the special sites though, I have used them a little bit. The AMT Terminator 1000 kills, probably the best mac10 site, if I had to be honest. I feel a little scummy using it, but if you want a good site, the AMT's probably your best way to go. And also, the Plague Insight, I only have 300 kills on it, but trust me when I say this is an underrated site. When you click T twice on it, you could easily long range people. Like, this becomes a very viable gun on desert, which is surprising, but every time I've used this on desert, it works so well. And yeah, that's really it for the mac10 and my attachments I've used on it. My all-time favorite is still Coyote, Psionics, Stubby Grip, and Blue Laser. I don't even think I used 9mm on that, no. Not in that setup. And then if you want a 9mm setup, honestly, Carbine Barrel, Stubby Grip, Blue Laser, and 9mm in the default site or AMT. And you could also switch out the Carbine Barrel for Psionics, which I highly recommend. And please, try oil filter with Coyote, Stubby, Blue Laser, and 9mm. This setup is the most underrated setup ever. I swear it goes so hard. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to drag it on for too long, but yeah, here's for 100k kills and all my attachment kills leaked, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I don't really know what else to do. Maybe I'll do some more PF. I'm not sure, to be honest, but yeah. Thanks for watching as always, and peace. Love you all.